Well, the return of Donald Trump to the White House is expected to have ramifications, not just around the country, but right here as in the city as well. Moments ago, Mayor Adams spoke out on the results of the election, and Morgan McKay joining us now live from City Hall. Morgan, what was his reaction, and was it surprising to you?
Bianca, Mayor Eric Adams started first by congratulating President-elect Donald Trump and incoming Vice President J.D. Vance. He says he hasn't spoken to Trump yet, but does plan to call him soon. He says that he respects the process and Americans made their voices heard last night. But he also answered questions about what this incoming administration means for migrants and vaccines. So first on migrants, the city's Immigrant Affairs Commissioner Manuel Castro says that talking about mass deportations only cause panic. City officials say that they are focused on protecting immigrant communities, but when it comes to migrants that are currently in our city shelters, Adams does not say whether he would like to see migrants move to other states in a decompression strategy like he was pushing for under the Biden administration, or if he'd be looking to the federal government to cut cities like New York a check to help care for some of these migrants. But again, city officials not commenting on any questions about deportations, telling people to not create panic over something that might not happen. Adams did emphasize that he would like to see changes to the city's sanctuary city policies by allowing ICE to cooperate with law enforcement when it comes to migrants who have committed crimes. And on the city and state's vaccine policies and women's access to reproductive rights, city officials say that they believe that's a states' rights issue, and they will continue to set the policy there. Here is Adams with more.
We need a decompression strategy at the border to make sure that we take control of this crisis and not have this crisis take control of us. There's great opportunities if we give people the right to work, and I remain calling for that.
Now, the NYPD says they are prepared to protect people's rights to peacefully protest, but there will be no tolerance for any violence or crime. Reporting live from outside City Hall, I'm Morgan McKay. Bianca, back to you.